If someone were to ask me what my favorite hobby is, like what's my favorite thing to do, like if it was a Saturday, midday during a Saturday, I was home alone, nothing to do, what would I do to cure my boredom? Well, I really like making movies, but more specifically I like to brick film. And 99% of the people that I say that to are like, they would probably say, well, what the heck is brick filming? And pretty much what brick filming is, it's like combining Lego bricks or some other kind of plastic building blocks, and you combine it with stop motion animation. And most people are like, well, what is stop motion animation? And pretty much what stop motion animation is, it's when you make an inanimate object like Lego, you give it the appearance that's moving, and you do that by taking a picture of it, and then you move it in a small increment, and then take another picture, and so on and so on. And then when you play it back really fast, it looks like it's moving. It's actually it's pretty cool. And then you combine that with Lego bricks, and then you have brick filming.
Here comes Susie Snowflake soon.
Stop motion animation is an extremely old form of filming. It was used for things that you couldn't normally do with actual people and objects. It was actually introduced in 1897. Two guys named Albert E. Smith and J. Stuart Blackton made the first stop motion animation ever. It was called the Humpty Dumpty Circus in 1897. This stop motion, called Susie Snowflake, was made in 1951. So you can just kind of picture how old the Humpty Dumpty Circus, which was made in 1897, must have looked in comparison to this. This brick film is called The Magic Portal. It was the first ever brick film to ever be made ever. It was made in 1985. Well, it was started in 1985. It was finished in 1989. It took 4 years to make, and it still only came out to be a 16-minute video. But it's still hands down, one of the best brick films ever. And for its time, they did a fantastic job on it. It's probably my most favorite brick film ever. It's just got very clever storyline, all the facial movements, everything is just great. I mean, I don't know how you can't like something like this.
I really like brick filming because it's a unique way to make movies. It lets you be pretty much endlessly creative with the types of movies you make, and you can basically do it with almost no money. I mean, the stuff I like to make rather large action films like earthquake movies and heist movies with explosions and chases. You can't really do that in any other medium of filming other than like computer animation or something, and that's a lot harder than this.
This is probably one of my bestest and longest movies I've ever done with brick filming. It's called Tremor. It's about an earthquake that strikes the city, and this guy gets caught up in all the wreckage and the rubble and all that. So then his friend has to come over and save him, but an earthquake also strikes his town, so now he has to make it through that and rescue his friend. So it's about 12 minutes long. It's one of my best films ever. It's one of the videos that my fans have really looked forward to, and then when I finally did release it, they really liked it.
Holy crap.
My favorite part about brick filming is when I am completely done with it, because after I am done taking all the pictures and I have got it all together and it's all done, I just love to watch it again and again and again and just be like, wow, I cannot believe I created that. That's awesome.
Brick filming is kind of like school. Like, you can try really hard at it, put a lot of effort into it, and the results will show. You can tell when someone has tried really hard at a brick film. This brick film is called Lego Black Ops by Keshin 8. He's one of the most famous brick filmers on YouTube. One of the best. This is one of my personal favorites that he's done. He's just a really great brick filmer, pretty much. But of course, it works the other way around too. Like, you can tell when someone's just like putting no effort into it, slacking off. The stop motion animation that you're looking at right now is obviously not a brick film, and it's really not that great. But that's because I actually made this one. It was the first stop motion animation that I ever made. Before I got into Legos and all that stuff, I used to really love playing with Hot Wheels cars. Before Lego came around, I mean Hot Wheels cars, man, that was all I ever played with.
The question is, why do you play with Lego when you're 16? I still play with Lego because it's just an interesting toy, in my opinion. As a person gets older, they just change how they play with Lego. The stuff I do with Lego is nothing like what a 10-year-old would do, an 11, 12-year-old. Nothing like that. I play with Lego in a completely different way. I make these films, I write scripts with plots and subplots and storylines and things like that, and action scenes, and then I make them into movies. It's not playing with Lego, like finding individual bricks and putting them together to make dragons and things. It's much more like making movies than just playing with Lego. My favorite part about brick filming is right when you post a video to YouTube, in the next 24 hours, you get a lot of really nice positive comments, and just, it's really great to hear other people enjoying what you've made.
One of the coolest parts about brick filming, this is actually like half of the reason why I'm still brick filming today. When I first started brick filming, when I was I think I was 11 when I started, I made my first brick film. I posted it to YouTube along with 2 others that I had made. I just made my YouTube account, and I posted 2 brick films that I had made, and I didn't really know how people would react to it. I was proud of myself for what I did, but I didn't know how people would I didn't know what they'd say about it. So I went on with it anyway, and I got a lot of good feedback, and it felt really good. So I made another one, and pretty soon it kind of became a regular thing with me, and so I kept doing it, and I never really thought that it would be like a huge hobby for me. I never thought I would see this in my future as a career like I do now. I really think that I can go really far with what I'm doing, and I don't think I'd make it past maybe my 5th brick film if it weren't for my awesome viewers. This one's going out to all the YouTube guys out there that are watching this right now. All the feedback that you guys give me, it means so much to me, and it really just, like I said, it really just pushes me to keep making these and get really good at them. And so I really want to thank you guys for that. Before I started making these, I kind of I didn't really like myself that much. I kind of had, I guess, low self-esteem a little bit, and then I kind of noticed that after I started posting these videos, making them, and then getting all this nice feedback, it kind of brought me up a little bit, and so it just kind of shows that, I guess, having a talent pays off, I guess. Not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I don't know, it's just, I just want to thank you guys for that. So, thank you for watching this whole video, everyone.